Aggregators and iterator are two different categories of computation engine used in DAX, and it can be used in various contexts. Example of aggregator functions are sum, average, maximum, minimum, and count, while iterator function are functions that have x at the end. An example of such function is a SUMX function. Hi everyone, welcome to Data Analytics Blog. If this is your first time in this channel, kindly click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and the notification button to receive updates on all the tutorials I share every week. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through what is SUMX and SUM function and how it can be used in Power BI or desktop. SUM is an aggregation function, like I've said. It summarizes a value based on a filter context. If your data is structured in a way that contains only a single column of value, what you are going to use to add up such value is SUM function. That is, SUM function operates over a single column, and hence there is no need for an iterator. And a typical example of SUM function looks like this, which is sum with the column name, the column that you want to aggregate, the column that you want to add up in that particular table. So that is what is going to follow after your SUM function. And SUMX function is an iteration function which is capable of performing row by row. And simple difference between SUM and SUMX function is just this: SUM operates on a single column, while SUMX operates on a row by row calculation. So if your data, like you can use SUMX function whenever there is a need to calculate row by row for a calculation. That is, if your data is structured in a way that you will necessarily need to multiply value from two columns, one row at a time, in order to get desired result, you will definitely need to use SUMX function. And now let me give you a scenario based on SUMX function. Okay, assuming you have this particular data in Excel and you want to calculate a total sale column. What you need to do is to just multiply the cost, what's it called, the quantity multiplied by the sales amount, and we will get our desired value. That is, quantity multiplied by sale amount, or selling per unit. Okay, selling per unit multiplied by quantity, which will give us our sales amount, which has been calculated here. So whatever calculation you are doing, let's say this equals to selling. You can see now it is equals to our sale amount. So total sale amount, just need to add. I created another column in order for us to add to calculate. So this is calculation based on row by row, and which is what we are going to be doing when we want to use SUMX in Power BI. So when you calculate based on row by row, that is SUMX function in Power BI. Now let's do the practical example in Power BI. So now I want to calculate what's it called, sales, the sales amount. Let's say total sales. I want to calculate it here, and what I need is to multiply my quantity by selling per unit. So now I'm going to create a new column for that particular, because I need to create a column for that. So now it is row by row. Remember, when you are calculating row by row, we are using SUMX equals to, let's say, my total sales equals to SUMX. That's my DAX function. Then the table, I have just one table here, which is the data table comma, then which column do you want to use in that particular column? Which column do you want to use? That's my selling price. That's my quantity multiplied by my selling price. That's selling price. Okay, let's say quantity. That's also quantity multiplied by selling price, selling per unit. And that's simple way to calculate, to create a sum, to use a sum hex function in what's it called, in Power BI. If you check this now, if you go to the data view and check this, you will see the new column that we've already created. Can you see now? So now if you want to use what's it called, a sum function, assuming I want to get the total quantity, that's just the total quantity, I want to aggregate that particular column, I want to get the total quantity, what I'm going to use now, I'm going to be using sum function. So I'm going to be creating a new measure, here, measure, and that's total quantity. Let's say total quantity equals to sum of quantity. That's the sum function and that particular column. I want to add them together, and that's how to use a sum function. The difference between sum function and sum hex is simple, and is this: when you want to calculate a row by row calculation, you are using sum hex, and you want to calculate an expression based, you want to create a calculation based on a single column, you are using sum. You want to add up a single column together, you are using sum. But you want to add two columns together, you want to add two columns together by rows, you have to use sum hex function. That is the difference between sum and sum hex. I hope this helped you to understand sum and sum hex function. Give me your feedback in the comment section, share, like, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Bye.